Jeremy Torchinsky.
What's
How
up, my
are you,
dude?
buddy? How are you?
A lot better than I was a week ago.
Well, I wish you a happy and healthier 2022. I know it started.
Oh, yeah. No, it started off exactly like it needed to start off. I got the bug, got it over with, taught me some lessons about that we still need to, take care of ourselves. I was tired for it for a while, but my breathing and I feel like overall it wasn't too bad.
Right?
Yeah. And man, I'm glad we actually went on that run before it happened. You remember that was the last time we talked. We were shooting a podcast, and after the podcast...
So this was Christmas Eve. This was Friday, the December 24th.
50 degrees outside.
I remember because I got sick the following day.
Non-COVID.
Non-COVID. Because my brother and I went to Hibachi that night. We were blaming it on the food. But 2-3 days we were out. But we both tested negative, and then we left for vacation.
I wonder if you still had it, but you just didn't get it.
Man, one line on the home test, so I never took the
Who
formal
knows?
test.
But there's different kinds of flus going around too. So it's like you might have got the 2-day flu.
Yeah, seriously, why can't I just have the flu anymore?
You can't.
Without it right away.
What happened to just the flu?
Right away, it's got to be COVID. That's what happened.
What happened.
No, it was the flu. It was maybe 48 hours. I was miserable in bed and just weak and fever and shivers and thank God. Then the next day, I just had to get out of bed. But anyway, but then you got COVID. You were positive.
Yeah, Nathan got it. He was fine, but I tested him and he came positive. And then, of course, 2 days later, I got it. I had a fever for probably just during the night for 3 nights, like for a couple hours. I could see from my ring. Fine during the day the whole time, just low on energy. One day I had a sore throat and then that was gone. Breathing overall was fine, just tired.
What is low energy? Like you didn't have a fever, you didn't have...
No, it was just I wanted to sleep, or like I would wake up and move around for a little bit and do some things with Nathan for like 3 hours, and then I was like, I need to take a nap.
Wow.
Yeah, it was definitely very low energy. The last thing I wanted to do was even go like on social media or check anything like that. I just wanted to, sleep, and I tried to do a little bit of reading, and I watched some stuff on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
But that was it. Definitely no motivation for any sort of working out or anything like that. Just low energy.
Right.
But then after about the 10th day, I was like, you know what?
Man, so 10 days in home.
Yeah.
Man, I can't even imagine.
So on the 10th day, I was like, you know what? Fine, I'm going in the sauna. So I went in the sauna, and then I tested myself, and I was still positive. And then on the 12th day, I tested myself, so that's 2 days later, and I was negative. That was past Friday, and I'm like, I'm going to the gym. And
Nice.
right away, I felt better. So I started off with a jog, and I did it for 20 minutes, and after 20 minutes, my heart rate was elevated, higher than usual. Of course, from laying around for almost 2 weeks.
Right.
But I pushed through, and then I got I want to say a 75-minute just training, muscle training. I wasn't doing high intent. I was doing heavy weight.
Okay.
And I was doing a lot of exercises, but I was taking breaks in between because I was still my breathing was off.
Right.
So I couldn't go high intensity. And plus I wanted to take my time. I wasn't working that Friday, so I was literally there for 2 hours. I did that for 75 minutes. Then I jumped back on the treadmill.
That's literally a question today.
I know.
Is how long do I need to work out?
And yeah, I had a 2-hour workout, and then I jogged for 20 minutes after.
Right.
And it was a 2-hour workout.
And a jog is what, 5.5?
5.5 for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe, who knows, it's not the right thing to do, bouncing right back from a flu, a almost 2-hour workout.
Right.
But I felt good, and I was just so happy to be back. Honestly, I didn't want to leave. I was like, I'm just going to take this slow and enjoy it.
Good
and
to
just
have
be
you back.
grateful. Just be grateful to, be back and healthy.
Our clients thank you. I thank you for being back. Yeah, because you never know. There's people that have are out from COVID for a month or two, or who knows what.
You never know. You might not come back.
So high level feedback on COVID, man. What has your perception changed?
I think COVID was created for us by us because we needed it now more than ever to wake the fuck up. Where if you're not healthy and you're smoking or you're just eating wrong and you're not moving around and you get hit by COVID, it's going to teach you a lesson to shape up, like literally shape up. Because I know some people close, even in my family, that could almost not breathe for 2 weeks and still feel the effects. And then you still hear stories of, it hitting people for 6 months with chronic fatigue syndrome.
Right.
That's like a big thing now too about it.
Sure.
And again, these are just lessons for humanity to shape up, start doing things differently, taking care of yourself better. Again, I got hit pretty hard, but I bounced back. Where now I'm 4 days in, kind of working out in the gym, and I feel really, really good.
Right.
Really, really good.
Because COVID didn't even, no one knew about it even 2 years ago. So here we are, trying to be preventative on things that we know about, like heart disease, diabetes,
and those are still around.
And then there's COVID that again, the healthier seem to again, it's still a punch in the face, but at least it doesn't knock you out, knock you out of the game completely. But who knows what else is out there, and else knows what's down the road, and just, it's a huge wake-up call to do whatever it takes so you're not knocked out or knocked out of the game completely. It's just, you got to do everything in your power.
You fight through it, and then you bounce back even stronger.
Right.
And that's honestly like how I felt, like being back in the gym. Like I was like, man, I'm gonna beat this thing. I already beat this thing, and I feel good, and I'm not gonna let a virus dictate my overall long-term health. I feel like I can do enough to protect myself.
Right.
Cardio, working on our cardio, breathing right, breathing exercises, sitting in the sauna, eating healthy. I didn't eat junk during this whole time either.
Nice.
And I didn't have my taste for a week, so I felt like I probably lost like maybe 4 or 5 pounds, but I didn't eat crap.
And positive thinking. Here you are saying, I'm not going to let a virus beat me. And how many out there are probably going, oh my God, this thing's going to kill me. It's going to kill me. I'm going to die. It's going to kill me.
Walking around with worry and anxiety and fear and the mind and thinking that the mind knows everything. No.
So yeah, I bet you beat this too with a lot of positive thinking and just knowing that you're bigger, better, tougher than this.
Yep, we all are.
China virus.
Just gotta. But even before this, I was at my peak where we did that run, 8 miles. That was the longest run ever, and I felt good. I was scared. I was nervous a little bit. But then that run teaches me a lesson where you just surrender and run. And at one point I was like, oh my God, this was so hard. And then you just push through it.
And you would have ran another couple, I think.
I think so, yeah, for sure.
If it wasn't all uphill.
All uphill. By the way, that would have been an amazing way to end. Just uphill.
No way, dude. It would be in bed. It would not be recommended, especially on the first time. Again, the first time I ran 13 miles, the last 2 miles, I know what pain I inflicted on my body and my knees and whatever else. I definitely pushed it too far. My wife will be the first to say, dude, there's people that trained for this for months and years, and here you are. So. And that's I guess the character of you and I, where we think we can do it and we should do it, and we push ourselves sometimes too far.
Right, exactly. Instead of taking the baby steps, incremental, maybe, or safer approach.
Right.
But you feel good. You're in the moment. You're breaking records. You're
right.
Just like, let's keep running.
And your record before the 8 miles was 5 miles.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yesterday, last night, it was like 30 outside. Everything was already frosted. It was like 6:30 at night, and I went for a 3-mile run.
Wow.
I just had to do it because I was like, again, I'm going to clear it out even more, because I felt myself again at night. I ate, we watched some football, and I felt myself getting like tired, like, you know what I mean? I was like, no, we're going for a run. After the run, full blown energy. I stretched after, literally couldn't fall asleep till like 11:30.
Wow.
Just because enjoying how my body felt.
Nice.
So
Well,
running
welcome back,
is
dude. Welcome back.
running is the shit.
It's
It might be
amazing.
even better than like high intensity muscle training.
I can't believe you just
I
said
can't
that.
believe I said that either.
Yeah, that's amazing. And you do, when you run, you do feel everything that we do in the gym come together too. You feel the strength, you feel the core, you feel your leg strength. You feel it all. It's one with
Just feel
nature.
amazing.
You feel
Yeah,
amazing.
one with
And the
nature,
breathing.
and that's the thing is
And the
outside running
breathing.
is so different. So on the treadmill, I'm like after 10 minutes, I'm like, oh man, when's this gonna end? Outside, I'm like, man, this is great. It was a little bit cold. I wasn't 100% dressed right. I actually came home and ordered some stuff to start running like when it's 20 degrees outside.
You need to join some of the runner groups on Facebook. They're hilarious, and they have the memes all the time on the differences between running on treadmills versus outside. And it's always about getting outside. And then there's guys and girls in Alaska and Canada and whatever else that are running in -10 miles, 20 miles, marathons. It's amazing. People are amazing.
Yeah.
So New Year's is off to a tough start, but now much better.
Great start.
Great start.
Great start.
Everything
Exactly
is
how
good.
it had to start.
I have an announcement.
Yeah. What is it?
12 days, no meat.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
It's huge. It's huge.
12 days, no meat.
And again,
Now hold on. Meat, you mean by what kind of meat? Because you're still eting some meat.
I'm eating fish.
Fish. Okay.
So I guess I'm pescatarian if you want to put a label on it. But and I still want to eat dairy and eggs and whatever. Again, I enjoy it. I came to a point where I don't care if I don't eat chicken or steak or beef. And again, another cool thing that I didn't even realize going into it is that there's another byproduct benefit into the fact that now I'm not eating pork. So kind of always felt guilty and Jewish, and my brother has never eaten pork or
Never really.
Maybe as a kid he ate pepperoni, but
Good job, Leo.
yeah. So Leo and their household does not
Man, I
eat.
used to love pork, but
Yeah.
just the way it makes you feel after eating it.
So I've always eaten bacon or pepperonis or whatever else, and
Yeah, that's
again,
like big for keto.
and I always thought negatively a little bit in the back of my head, thinking that I was going to quit that.
That's not good.
But it took quitting meat to bring that byproduct in.
Okay,
which is
so
great.
why'd you do it?
Why'd I do it? To take diet and mindfulness up a couple levels, and it was my bargaining chip on maybe going vegetarian or plant-based at some point. I'm just, again, some of the things that I've talked about in the past that I can never live without drinking. Well, now I'm 9 months and
Yeah.
and man, can't even imagine life with it is the point. And now the next point of going meatless again. Yeah, at some point I probably thought, how could I go the rest of my life without eating steak or chicken or whatever else? And I'm at that point where I'm good. And now I'm thinking the same thing about seafood. Like, how could I go without ever eating crab legs or shrimp or scallops? My favorite. Like, that's such a treat for me. Will I ever get to that point? Maybe. I don't know. The Beyond Meat guys better figure out how to make crab legs taste like crab legs, I guess. But man,
They will.
so 10, 12 days.
Yeah.
Just a quick. And again, I could still be in this initial, phase, but I feel lighter. I feel like I think about my food in a more mindful, positive way. I'm not overeating with a lot of chicken and steak and whatever else. So now I'm thinking, okay, what fish meal am I going to get, or vegetarian meal now? So it's okay to not have any fish or meat on the plate. What if I am just eating eggplant lasagna or whatever it
Yeah.
might be. But and I'm totally fine with that too. I think I had a meal where it was just French onion soup, and I get it, there's still cheese, but Brussels sprouts and sweet potato, and this big large. Oh, we went to a Japanese restaurant. Probably had the best meal of my life, and it was white hamachi sushi with Brussels sprouts. And then it was this Japanese sweet potato.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing I've ever had in my life. Dude, it was so good. I can still taste it right now with butter, and it had they called it black sugar.
Yeah, you add the butter, the seasoning, all that. I mean, it tastes just as
It's
good.
amazing, and I was totally good without steak or chicken or whatever else. So here, my overall, I feel my body is tighter a little bit. I'm down a few pounds. I see the light at the end of the tunnel about getting healthier and more cut, and being more mindful of eating. I like it.
Yeah.
So far, again, 12 days in, and
Awesome.
I'm not missing it. I'm not, I'm not thinking about a steak and how bad I want. I'm not thinking
Okay,
of that at
good,
all.
good. So we'll check back with you in
Check back,
2-3
back.
weeks and see how that's going. But the important thing is, you're being mindful. You're going to try it. Why not? You're just not going to say, I'm going to close my eyes to this and not ever try it. So you tried it. That's number one, right? You made the decision. You're sticking with it. You need to go through a long test period to really see how you feel.
Right.
And you're on the right track.
Right.
So let's go.
Let's do it. So let's 90 days. I'll give
Okay, cool.
see if the cravings come back or whatever else. But so
Yeah.
far no cravings. So far it's all good. What else? Okay, so we again get questions and answers sent to us. Oh, really quickly. A lot of amazing marketing content is on our plates right now. We're pushed off a little bit because of COVID and because of New Year's and holidays and whatever else. We're going to catch up, and we're going to catch up really strong. Sam just started the Debunk Fridays, which I think are going to be super interesting. So again, some of the biggest misconceptions on working out and just overall health, whether it's exercise, nutrition, mind, health, etc. And what was the first one Sam just did?
That fat turns into muscle.
Yeah. So we've had
That's not true.
We've had some clients and potential clients literally say, don't I need to lose the weight first before I get into the gym because my fat's going to turn into muscle? And again, Sam answers it great on our site. So I'm not, just really quickly, muscle and fat are two totally different tissues in your body.
It's like wood and plastic.
It's like
Just
wood
do
and plastic.
two different things.
They do two different things, or two completely different things. Fat doesn't turn into muscle, and muscle doesn't turn into fat. It's a big misconception. Sam gets into the science of it, so please go to our Facebook or Instagram, and again, it's at Zero Doubt Club. And you'll see Sam debunk that. But we've got some more lined up. We've got a great new addition to our process that we're gonna have a podcast about that is an educational binder to unlock all the keys to mind, body, soul,
Just
health and wellness.
our greatest potential.
To become
Up the levels. How do we up ourselves?
up
Not
ourselves.
just by running, but there's other things.
That sounds
Right
good.
now,
Up ourselves.
Yeah.
Improve ourselves and to be better people every day. So the more keys you unlock of education and mindfulness and understanding and doing, the better you become as a human being and more authentically happy, which is the goal. So we've got client testimonials. A lot of our clients are showing amazing improvements, and I can't wait for these next few podcasts to food clients that are absolutely loving the meal plans and it's changing their lives. So absolute life and game changers. A lot of great content. So stick with us in January. We've got some questions that we're going to answer today. So we're at 20 minutes. So 10 more minutes, Jeremy.
Yeah,
you good?
Sounds good.
You
Then I'm
good
gonna
for
go
10?
get Nathan.
So let's try to answer at least two,
Okay.
maybe three. But one is, and you've talked about it, how long do I need to work out for?
Right.
your answer?
And like so many questions out there, there's no specific one right answer, right?
Right.
How much time do you have, I guess, is the number one question I would ask myself is, okay, I got 30 minutes in the gym
Right.
with the drive there and the drive home and then getting back to my regular life. So for 30 minutes, what I would do. I would say for 30 minutes, go in there and really you got to do a quick warm up because you don't have much time. And then I would hit a couple different muscle groups and I would do high intensity training.
Really quickly, what's a quick warm up?
Some shoulder rotation stretches, and depending upon if you're doing legs or upper body. So if you're going in there and you're doing, 30 minutes of legs, then you want to do more leg stretches.
Right.
Right in the beginning,
Right.
like 5 minutes of leg stretches, not static.
My quick warm up: jumping jacks, jump ropes, and movement type stretches. So lunges are great to warm up. Just walking lunges, no weights. Are excellent. Again, I love the quick jump rope. And what I like to do too is maybe spend 4 or 5 minutes on that initial warm up and then additionally warm up in between the reps of working out. So you're still maintaining and getting a sweat and feel like you've got some cardio within your workout. And then again, if it's 30 minutes, basically you got to pick a muscle. Or you don't, I guess, if you just do less.
Yeah, it
what's your
depends.
thought?
How many days a week are you working out?
Right.
So let's say you're working out bare minimum like 3 days a week, which is kind of the least.
Right.
We should be working out. Then I would be doing 3 days of high intensity training, 1 or 2 muscles every day.
Right.
And then very little breaks in between because you don't have time.
Right. But here's the other thing, make time, right? So 30 minutes is not enough to answer the question.
It's a workout. It's better than nothing, but let's say you have an hour 15. Then I'm in there.
Not you have an hour. You got to make the hour.
You're making an hour.
Why should someone make the hour?
Because this is your body, this is your mind, this is your soul, this is how you're going to feel the rest of the day, this is how you're going to be able to combat stress and worry or other stuff happening in the day. Or
Right, because again, that's the biggest misconception is people think they don't have time. And what they don't see is how everything plugs into it, right? The fact that you're gonna get the 30 or 45 or 60-minute workout in means you're gonna watch what you eat, because you're not gonna go work out and then go pig out and then overeat and whatever else. And then if you don't overeat, you're gonna sleep well. And now you don't need 10 hours of shitty sleep. You can have 6 or 7 or 8 hours of great sleep. So there's the 2 hours.
so you're saying it's not about time, it's about energy.
It's about the energy. It's about finding and making your me time so you can do the other things in a happier, more efficient manner. Because if you're getting that quick 20, 30-minute workout in and not enjoying yourself, and then you're not really getting into a good place mindset-wise, or you're just trying to get through it versus trying to crush it, there's so many reasons why you want to spend a little bit more and make the time. Because my unscientific answer is you're probably going to get 3 times the time out of better sleep, out of more efficiency at work, more engagement with your family, etc. I mean, there's so many byproducts to getting the workout in. It's including time. Is the point.
So how long do I need to work out for? Well, I mean, I worked out for 2 hours the other day.
Right. What's the longest you've ever worked out?
Maybe 2:15, 2:30.
Right.
So it just depends. It depends what your goals are. My goals are to, continue to build muscle, maybe even do a show this year, right?
Nice.
So I'm in there and I'm doing more rest, higher weight, less reps,
Right.
one or two muscles a day, and I'm running before to warm up for like 20 minutes, and then I'll stretch or I'll run and then stretch after. So that whole thing is like 2 hours.
Right. Right. Yeah. Whenever I do put in the hour, at least an hour and a half to 2 hours, I just feel like $1 million. I just feel like it was a workout / meditation / everything good in the world. And that's when I definitely just take my time, and it's at least a 30-minute cardio, quick paced walk, very light jog or elliptical, and then it's 2 or 3 body muscles, but really taking my time. So it might be shoulders and back with some core workout, and again, just taking my time and really enjoying it. I don't think I've ever been above 2 hours, other than like if I did it multiple times throughout the day. But anyway.
Yeah, so final answer, how long do I need to work out for? I would say work out every day for at least 20 to 30 minutes, and then pick maybe a couple days where you're going longer.
Right.
That's my answer.
Because a walk, if you think about it, a walk is roughly in the 17 to 20 minute mile pace. So if you're walking 2 miles, which is recommended, and that's at least 5,000-6,000 steps, plus your typical 3,000-4,000 steps, now you're closer to 10,000 steps. Now we can get scientific. So if you're walking 2 miles a day, that's 35-40 minutes is the 10,000 recommended pace. So that's a scientific answer as well.
Yep.
Okay. Next question. We're at 2026. So let's plus minus. There might be some editing. I forgot about that. Okay. Do I need to vary my workout to see results?
I feel like most people know the answer to this, and it's yes. Yeah, because our body gets adapted to whatever we're doing for long periods, and it's like it becomes easier. So where you're, maybe getting 90% of a brand new workout to your muscles as far as soreness and growth and all that, you do that same workout for 5-6 months, now you're going to be at you're going to get 40-50%,
right,
roughly. So,
yeah, and that's why doing different exercises different ways, and using barbells and dumbbells and body weight and outside and inside and whatever else is so good for the variety, and you will see increased pace of muscle growth, and just keeping your interest in working out. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again,
for sure.
Might get
So
boring.
good to mix it up.
So you got to mix it up. You got to have fun. You got to enjoy it. You got to feel some soreness every once in a while, just so you feel soreness means you've ripped some muscles that are going to regrow stronger, and that's good. Again, and that's the key too, is how do you push yourself to feel the good sore, not the bad pain sore.
Stretch after.
And stretch after.
Yeah, that's going to help.
That's going to help.
Okay, I think we got time for one more. And actually, I was going to do a debunk one on this, looking at it.
The number 6?
Yeah,
is that what we're
because
at?
it's a great debunk.
Okay, this is a great one. This is what motivated and inspired me to start working with you, actually, was your six-pack.
My six-pack,
I'm like,
yeah.
am I ever going to see it before I die?
So the question is, do I need to do hundreds of sit-ups to get a six-pack? And the answer is, that might not help.
Right.
You definitely need
Probably won't help if that's all you do.
Yeah, if that's all you do, unless you're maybe doing 1,000, and you pair it with, obviously what gets you the six-pack, and that's healthy eating.
Dieting.
Not even, don't even call it dieting, because it's not, it's just healthy eating.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. So somebody that's me, 195 to 200 pounds, For me to
By
see
the
my
way, you started at what? Like
250.
250.
easy.
Okay, so down 50 pounds, Eric.
But plus 10, 15 pounds of muscle. We always talk
Right,
about
right,
that.
right,
So
right,
probably
right.
lost
Sure.
60,
Yeah,
65.
fat turned into muscle. Right?
So, what do I need to do to see my six pack? What's we didn't pre-plan this. Jeremy, coach me.
Okay, lean body mass, lean body weight. That's what you need.
Okay.
So you still have a little bit more to go. So how do you get lean?
How do I get lean? I mean, it's literally 25 or 30 pounds left, I think.
Yeah, you even said it yourself. That's why you went pescatarian, because you wanted to take it to the next level.
Right.
Look, believe it or not, losing the first 50 pounds, that's the easiest part. How do you lose the last 15 that
Right.
you need to get down to
Right.
your lean, healthy body weight,
Right.
where you are just feeling amazing and you see your six pack, which is there because we all have it. That's our core, our abs, abdomens, like it's part of
Right.
our body,
Right.
right? But seeing it is getting down to that lean weight. And you know, you made that decision where I'm going to go pescatarian. I'm going to cut out, you know, this meat because you feel like it was just adding to eating just a little bit unhealthier and where you wanted to be, right?
So yeah, I feel going meatless or pescatarian has taken up my diet just in the last few weeks, up at least a notch or two. So, but do I need to take it up 8 notches? And I know for a fact I've done probably 10,000 sit-ups in the last year and a half. So I know the six pack is there, and it'll look good once I get there. How do I get there? All diet?
Yeah. 80-90% of it, all diet. You just got to cut out the remaining calories.
Cut out the snacking.
And the bad calories too. Not all calories are built the same, Eric.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, you can be getting your calories, like I get a lot of calories from, you know, nuts, seeds, almond butter, and really good quality protein powder, plant protein. So you can be getting calories from that, or you can be getting it from snacks, which could be like chips or stuff that's in the bag. Could be the same amount of calories. Cheese.
Dairy.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're still eating dairy, and again, not all cheese is bad. Not all cheese is equally bad, right? There's some cheeses that are better that you can eat, like goat cheese, right? And the quality of cheese matters. How is it sourced? That's huge. So not all calories are the same.
Got it. Okay. No, I'm there. I'm getting there.
I know.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
that's how you get the six pack. You take your nutrition, the way that you eat, to the level that it needs to be at. And you'll know, because when you start losing 1 or 2 pounds a week, then you'll know that you're heading in the right direction. If you're not losing 1 or 2 pounds a week, then there's something in your diet that could be eliminated.
Right.
And you know what it is. That's the thing.
What it is.
You know what
so,
it is.
But
know
yeah.
what it is.
But in the last 2 weeks, I've cut out snacking, which is nuts and dairy, and that's always been my weak point. Some Nutella with the almond butter is always bad. But anyway, yeah. Of course, I know exactly.
Yeah, I don't think
what
that Nutella is good for you.
I understand.
There's a lot of crap in it.
But
Sorry, Nutella. Not sorry.
No. I've cut a lot of it, especially when we were on vacation. We were at a relative's house. The zero snacking, very little to zero snacking. I've lost probably 4 or 5 pounds in the last few weeks. So yeah, I'm good.
That's good. You're on track.
I gotta keep
You're
going.
on track.
Keep
So
going.
we'll be asking you that question soon, Eric. How do you get your six pack?
Man, can't wait. Are you kidding me? So, I'd be like, wake me up, and then I'll tell you. All right, everyone. Thank you again for listening to us. Hope we've brought some value and some joy into your lives and some education.
Keep the questions coming.
Keep the questions coming. If we can help you in any way, we will. Have a great day and week. And
Talk to you guys soon.